Good afternoon, Garima. Good afternoon, Aditi. Is it audible and visible? Is it audible and visible? Good afternoon to all of you. Abhishek, Kalapati, Santosh. Good afternoon to all of you. Is it visible properly? Yes or no? Good afternoon to all of you. So today we are going to start the next lesson, that is living organism and their surrounding. Okay, so first of all, what is the meaning of the word surrounding? Surrounding means I am standing as an individual. Whatever there is in front of me, in all the sides, east, west, north, south, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, that the entire thing is known as our surrounding, isn't it? And in science we call it as environment. Vishaka Bharkar gave very correct answer, that is Shardul gave very correct answer. Very nice beta, keep it up. That is known as environment. Our surrounding is known as environment. Now we will find this environment. It consists of natural things as well as man-made things. For example, here I am standing in front of you. We will find this stand, it is man-made. Why? The air surrounding me is natural. The plant surrounding outside is natural. The soil surrounding outside is natural. Okay, but the walls here made up of concrete, man-made. We will find there are something in our surrounding which are natural and something which due to our activity, due to human activities. For example, the big school here, it is not natural, it is man-made. But the trees there, grasses, air, we will find all they are natural. In the same manner, what we will find, many things in our environment, they are living. For example, myself, I am living. You are living. Birds are living. Butterflies are living. Insects are living. Animals are living. Okay. At the same time, we will find trees are living. Herbs, shrubs, trees, whatever it may be, all the plants are living. Okay. At the same time, I'll find this air is non-living. Soil, non-living. We will find rocks, they are not living. Okay, so we will find in our environment, that is our surrounding, there are many things which are man-made, which are natural. There are many things in our surrounding which are living, which are not living. Okay, so we will find the things which are living in our surrounding, that is our environment. We will call it as biotic component. We call it as biotic component. Biotic components are the living things in our environment. For example, I already gave you birds, insects, animals, human beings. Human beings are also animals. Okay. So we will find all these plants, all these animals, they come under biotic component of the environment. So we will write this example, plants and animals. At the same time, I already gave you example. Many things are there which are non-living thing. Soil, very important natural resource. It is non-living thing. This air, life is possible only due to this. We will find it's a non-living thing. Okay. The sunlight, the warmth given by the due to this light, isn't it? All these are non-living things. rocks, minerals, salts, soil, water, air, all they are abiotic component of the environment. So we will call them as abiotic component. What are the abiotic component? Example you can write soil, water, air. Yes, very good. Ishan gave very correct answer. Keep it up, beta. Very nice. Okay. Example soil, air, water. Okay, so this the surrounding that is our environment. It consists of natural, man-made, and biotic and abiotic components. That is living thing as well as non-living thing. You can take anything in your surrounding. It will be either biotic or abiotic. Lastly, we categorized the things in our environment into the two, biotic or abiotic. Okay, this building abiotic, trees biotic. Okay, insects biotic, soil abiotic, rocks abiotic. Okay, so we will find that in this lesson, living organism and their surrounding, we are going to study about environment. That is the first thing we are going to study. That is regarding habitat. What is this habitat? Okay, you know, camel lives in desert. You know, fish live in water. Okay, you know that tiger live in forest. The natural place where organisms live is known as its habitat, where it gets air, water, shelter, everything that is required for living, and where number multiplies, where it flourishes. That is known as habitat, isn't it? For example, you know that now tiger is the habitat. Sorry, this forest is the habitat of tiger, isn't it? Now you know that number of tigers they are multiplying or increasing in our national parks, isn't it? So that forest is providing everything: food, water, shelter. Then this forest it is providing protection to these, isn't it, species. So we will find such natural places where the organism live, where it gets everything that is required for sustaining life, food, water, shelter. Okay, and where its number increases, multiplies, flourishes. That is known as habitat. Okay, for example, you know that for camel, what is the habitat for camel? Can you give the answer? Can you give the answer? What is the habitat for camel? Okay, desert. Very good. Shardul gave very correct answer. Very good, beta. And Tripathi also gave very correct answer. Santosh also gave very correct answer. That is, desert is the habitat for camel. Okay, in the same manner, you know that fish. What is the habitat for fish? What is the habitat for fish? Yes. What is the habitat for fish? Water. Very good. Vedanta gave very correct answer. It is the aquatic animal. Santosh gave very correct answer. Tripathi also gave very correct answer. So we will find that is for fish, water is the habitat. Such as we can see, river is the natural place where you will find fish. They get everything to you, and the number also increases. Okay. So for in the same manner, Tiger. What is the habitat for tiger? Tiger. What is the habitat for tiger? Yes, very correct. Ishan gave very correct answer. Ira gave correct answer. Tripati gave correct answer. Santosh gave correct answer. Very good, beta. Keep it up. That is forest. Forest. It is the natural place where this tiger they get each and everything, food, water. It is a home for tiger. Okay, then it also gets the protection. Okay, and its number increases. So we will find forest is the habitat for tiger, river is the habitat for fish, desert is the habitat for camel. So we will find that you already studied about, some of you gave me the example of aquatic animals. Okay, so this is, we will find aquatic habitat. Aquatic habitat. Fish live in river. That is aquatic habitat. Okay, you already gave me example that fishes they are aquatic animals. They are living in water. In the same manner, we will find desert terrestrial animals. They are living on land. Okay, so we will find this desert is the terrestrial habitat. Terrestrial habitat. And here we will find forest. Forest is also terrestrial habitat. Okay, so like that, you know that in mountain also we will find mountain goat is living. Okay, so what is that habitat? It is a terrestrial habitat. Okay, then we are going to study about adaptation. Adaptation, habitat and adaptation. You know very well that we can't live in desert. Can we live in desert? No, we can't. Now, can we live in water like fish? No, we can't live. Why? Because these fish, these camel can live in desert. They, in the thousands of years, they develop features that make them possible to live in their environment. So such features they are known as adaptation. For example, we know that fish it is adapted to live in water. Okay, gills are there, streamline shape is there, body is covered with scales. Okay, fins are there, tail is there. All these are adaptation in fish to live in water. Okay, so they have developed this in thousands of years so that they can survive in their habitat. So such features, such modification in the body that is known as adaptation. For example, you know, camel is well adapted to live in desert. Why? Because it has humps, it has very thick skin, it excretes dry excreta, okay, then it has eyelashes to protect it from the sand, okay, then it has very long legs to protect its body from radiated heat of the sand, okay. So we will find all these modifications, these features that camel has developed that made camel to survive in the desert habitat. So such features, such modification in the body which organism has developed in thousands of years, that is called adaptation. Okay, that these adaptations, this modification in their body made them to survive and them to survive in the in their habitat. Okay, for example, we will see the adaptation in case of cactus. You know, cactus is well adapted to live in, to flourish in desert conditions. So, what are these adaptations? What are these special features? What are these modifications in this plant which made this cactus, which help this cactus to survive in desert conditions? This cactus has developed to survive in these harsh conditions. There is very extreme high temperature and scarcity of water is there. In such conditions, what adaptation do they have to survive? Okay, for example, you know, cactus, we will find leaves are modified into spines. Instead of leaves, what do they have? Spines. Do they have leaves? No, they don't have leaves. Why? Because if leaves are there, what will happen? You know that these leaves, the water will get evaporated to the pores, that is stomata in the leaves. And these plants, they are growing in the conditions where there is already scarcity of water. So whatever instead of leaves, there are spines. So that loss of water due to transpiration, that is due to evaporation from the leaves, can be prevented. That is why we will find in cactus the spines are there instead of leaves to avoid loss of water due to transpiration. That is due to evaporation, due to loss of water due to evaporation of water from the leaves due to the heat of the sun. Since there is very high temperature, already there is scarcity of water. Lot of water will get wasted if leaves are there. That is why these cactus leaves are modified into spines. Okay, that this is the adaptation in the cactus, and we will find these stems of the black cactus. They are fleshy stem. They store water. Okay, and they have very thick waxy coating. Okay, due to this waxy coating and due to the fleshy stem, we will find they can store water, and the thick waxy coating prevent the loss of water due to evaporation. But okay, so it shows such kind of adaptation to survive in desert condition. Okay, our plants can they survive in desert condition? No, they have very big lamina, stomata, water, lot of water get wasted, evaporated due to transpiration, isn't it? So we will find they are, but yet they have developed such features in thousands of years. So they are living in desert conditions. Okay, that is called adaptation. Now, in the same manner, we have roots which go deep inside. Okay, and spread over large area deep inside. Because already there is scarcity of water. So, in search of water, these roots they grow deep inside. So, these are the adaptation in cactus which help cactus plant to survive in desert. Okay, they have developed these features that made their life possible in desert condition. Otherwise, this species would have perished, isn't it? So, only those species which develop features in years to suit the environment to live in the habitat will survive, isn't it? So, these are the adaptation in cactus. In the same manner, we can find in camel. Camel we will find well adapted to live in desert conditions. Now, what are the modifications in the body of camel that help it to live in such conditions? What are the adaptations in camel that help it to live, to survive in desert conditions? For example, you know hump. Hump we will find, and along with that, camels, you know that when it drinks water, it drinks lot of water at a time, so that even if there is scarcity of water, it can survive without water for many days. And this hump, we will find the stores fats, that is the source of water as well as food. Okay, when there is no water for long time, isn't it? And along with that, this camel we will find thick skin is there, which prevents loss of water due to sweating, and also we will find long legs are there that keeps the body away from the radiated heat of the sand. And whenever they excrete very less urine, so that we will find loss of what should not be there, and also their excreta is very dry. Also, we will find that eyes they are covered with thick lashes, which prevent these animals from sand. Okay, their eyes from sand. Okay, along with that, they have thick pads to walk in the sand. All these adaptations are there in camel to survive in desert conditions. Is it clear to all of you? So that's why you also know that camel is also known as ship of desert. What it is having, hump is there, and you will find thick skin, you will find thick eyelashes, long legs. All these are the adaptations in camel to survive in desert. Yes, Paswan wrote very correct. Camel can survive and live without water for many days. Is it very correct? Okay. Like that, we are going to study the different animals and different plants and how they are adapted in different habitat. Okay, different environmental conditions. For example, you know that polar bear, it is adapted to live in the conditions which are covered with ice. Okay, that is we will find the Arctic region, Antarctic region. We will find these animals they are adapted to live in such conditions. Why? Because they have such features in their body and habits. For example, these animals they hibernate. Hibernation means long winter sleep. Okay, and estivate. Estivation means summer sleep. Now we will find they hibernate, and along with that, this habit they have certain features in their body which help them to survive in these harsh conditions, that is extreme cold conditions. Okay, for example, you know that thick fur, deposition of fats under the skin, okay, they prevent the loss of heat from the body. Okay, so we are going to study about these different animals, like I told about polar bear, like fish we will find in fish. I already told you. that streamline shape, fins and tail, and scales on the body, gills. Okay, this make them help them to live in the aquatic conditions. These adaptations, in the same manner, birds they are adapted to fly in air because their forelimbs are modified into wings. They have very strong flight muscles. Their body is streamlined. Also, you will find that they have hollow bones. All these adaptations in birds also help them to fly in air. Okay, so one by one we are going to study in detail about each and every animal species and their habitat, adaptations in these species to live in that habitat. Okay, thank you very much. So your math grade will be there. So in the meantime, you read the lesson, living organism and their surrounding, and write down the homework. You have to answer the questions. What is habitat? What is habitat? Okay. Secondly, what is adaptation? List or explain about the adaptations in camel and cactus to survive in desert conditions. So please write down all these answers and send. Okay. So thank you very much. Now your math class is there.